Shanghai, a beautiful and vibrant international metropolis, is home to enriched human resources, amazing city landscape, bustling commercial street, and various folk customs, forming a unique city attraction. Shanghai, also named Hu in Chinese, is one of the 4 municipalities directly in the Chinese central government. Located in the middle point of coastline of China's mainland, Shanghai is one of the world's largest seaports and China's the major industrial as well as commercial center. Currently, the city is home to more than 20 million populations. Today's Shanghai is a perfect integration of city culture in the modern times and contemporary metropolis atmosphere, which is becoming the emergent and popular destination. One historical bridge carries too many memories of this amazing city. Baidu Bridge. The bridge has been featured in several novels, including Midnight, a novel written by Mao Dun around 70 years ago. Baidu Bridge, or Garden Bridge in English, is one of the symbols of Shanghai, and its modern and industrial image, and may be regarded as the city's landmark bridge. The Baidu Bridge is the first all-steel bridge and the only surviving example of camelback truss bridge in China. The bridge was built in downstream, now estuary of Suzhou Creek. The bridge was removed entirely in March 2008 for cleaning and restoration. Next year, the restored bridge was reopened to the pedestrians. In an ever-changing metropolis, the Baidu Bridge still remains a popular attraction and one of the few constants in the city's skyline. During the long corridor of Shanghai, the bomb always appears as a symbol of Shanghai and an epitome of Shanghai's modern history. Yuan, meaning headstring of the bomb, is located at the convergence of Suzhou Creek and Huangpu River. Covering an area of 16.4 hectares, Yuan, with Huangpu River to the east, the Suzhou Creek to the north, Middle Sichuan Road to the west, and Denzhi Road to the south, is home to 15 buildings which are famous for exhibiting architectural influence from around the world, built during the period from 1920s to 1930s. Yuan is not only the source of gallery of worldwide architecture, but the birthplace of modern Shanghai. Shanghai's modern finance and trade can all trace their origins to the Yuan area, and it is also the heart of historical and cultural legacy of the bond. The Yuan project is one of the key initiatives aiming at the preserving Shanghai's historical and cultural heritage, with the construction of series of landscape facilities in the area, including the Broadway Mansion, the public green garden, and special Yuanming Yuan Road and the bomb number 1, mysteries of Yuan have been unfolded. The bomb is proudly acclaimed as pearl in the crown. The bond, also called the East Zhongshan number 1 Road, is a famous waterfront and regarded as the symbol of Shanghai for hundreds of years. It started from the Baidu Bridge, which is at a connecting point of Huangpu River and Suzhou Creek, to the East Jingling Road and winds less than 1 mile length. In the early of 2008, the downside ramp of Yan'an Elevated Road started to remove, which is also known as the first banded structure in Asia, At the same time, the gigantic structure now Baidu Bridge also carried out its majestic reconstruction project. 2 years later, restored new bumps reopened to the public. The 11-lane highway in front of the bump, which is home to lots of buildings in various architectural styles, has been cut down to 4 lanes, with 70% of bump's traffic diverted into the 2-tier underground tunnel, the first kind of the tunnel in local history, making more space for the expansion of 4 lanes on the new bump. The 1,700-meter-long flat control wall, known as the Lover's Wall, was once the most romantic corner in Shanghai in the past century. After renovation, the monotone concrete buildings that lovers' propagandas in the past have been improved to hollow out the railings for a romantic atmosphere. Stand by the 1.2-meter-high railings, visitors can have a bird view of the scenery in the Pudong area and Huangpu River. The popular promenade between colonial-style buildings and the river has been widened by 40%, and the road is narrow after a new tunnel opened beneath the bump, returning 3/4 of the traffic. In the past, there only exist Chunyi Square and Huangpu Park on the bump. After reconstruction, the waterfront promenade consists of Huangpu Park Square, Chunyi Square, Bund Financial Square, and Yan'an Square, occupying an area of 23,300 square meters. The green belt connects 4 big squares into one and offers panoramic view of the beautiful gallery of world architectures in the surroundings. The square with statue of Marshal Chen Yi is an open-air podium which gives new views of Shanghai palace culture. The cenotaph, which stands on Man-made Island, is a monument of people's heroes. The riverside green bat, the electronic waterfall bell, and the great mural carving are all representatives of the bump. The Chunyi Square is the best viewing point of the bump. At present, visitors can see a 80-meter-long decorated wall with Expo logo. According to the relevant resources, this is to promote the culture of Shanghai Expo in the heart of Shanghai. Currently, this wall was changed to its themes and shaped into a group of featured bas-relief walls showing the history and future of the bump. The popular waterfront promenade has been lengthened to 2.6 kilometers and made more pedestrian-friendly by adding more park benches and various amenities. A new financial square has also been built as part of the local government's plan to make the bump the financial heart of Shanghai. The new 7,000 square meters area, guarded by bronze ball created by Italian-American sculptor Modica, that mirrors the charging ball on Wall Street in the United States. will feature an outdoor plasma screen showing the day's share prices for China 3 stock exchange in Shanghai, Shenzhen, and Hong Kong. The head of the bomb's ball is built elevated as represents the vitality of Shanghai's economy. Surrounded by trees in the surroundings, the new established Yan'an Road Square is centered by the historical meteorological signal tower, with the groups of historical architectures on the bund. The square was created into a unique styled space with local history characteristics. Not far from the magnificent buildings of the bund is Shiliu Dock. Nowadays, the revitalized Shiliu Dock, bearing the history of hundreds of years, is becoming another new attraction in the city and is ready for travelers. Today, an observation platform overlooking large clusters of trees and steel and glass structures are spread across Shiliu, earning its name, Cloud and Huangpu River. Strolling on the new bund, or go sightseeing the area, visitors could see the changing bund which is out of your recognition. The wind blows from the Huangpu River, or the mother river of Shanghai, brings you more rich artistic breath. The bund is located at the western shore of Huangpu River. The most famous and attractive site, which is at the west side of the bund, are the 52 various buildings of different architectural styles. The bund tells the fascinating historical story in Shanghai, which is a real portrait of old Shanghai. The British established their concession in 1845. And the French set up their concession in 1849. Since the early 1940s, the bund was transformed into an international settlement, which was mostly occupied by the two concessions. In the early days, the bund was the center of foreign trade. The bund is also considered as China's Wall Street or Financial Street, as many of buildings are occupied by major banks and financial institutions in late 19th century. Meanwhile, the buildings with various architectural styles, including Gothic, Baroque, Romanesque, Classicism, and Renaissance on the bund, will feast your eyes. To date, the bund is still an important financial center in Shanghai. The former SHBC building, situated at number 12, is also known as the Municipal Government Building. Currently, it houses Shanghai Pudong Development Bank. Completed in 1923, the building was called the most luxurious building from the Suez Canal to the Berlin Street. This building was built in the style of neoclassicism in China. Originally, 2 striking bronze lions were placed outside front doors of the building. It's said that since the lions were finished, the casting was destroyed. Afterwards, they were handed over to Shanghai Museum. When the Pudong Development Bank moved into the building, a copy of the original lions were made and placed in front of the building. The design of the entrance of the bank building will originate 8 mosaic murals. The 8 murals depict 8 cities in which HSBC have branches: Shanghai, Hong Kong, Tokyo, London, New York, Bangkok, Paris, and Calcutta. Each fresco features a principal mythological figure, supported by personifications of local rivers in the city, with city scenery in background. In 1997, renovations uncovered them. Pudong Development Bank then funded restoration, but changed SHBC emblem in the paintings to the Pudong Development Bank emblem. Nowadays, some of the gallery now where architectures on the bund are become city attractions, including number 8. The most beautiful bronze gate, British-style architecture with modern decoration integrated with history, culture, fashion, and art. Those buildings have been created into the world-renowned fashion, jewelry, gourmet, and artistic center. The Nissan building, situated on number 5, the Bund, housed the Japanese shopping company before 1949, which is the mixture of Western architecture and classical architecture during the modern time, and reflects the perfect crossing point of history, thinking, and culture. Now, the building is used by Huasha Bank. Opened in 1999, M on the Bund is on top floor of the building, number 5 on the Bund, and it's the first ever internationalized standard Western food restaurant on the Bund. The design of the restaurant was combined with colors of old Shanghai and new elements of 21st century. Casement window, dark color wooden floorboard, crystal wine glass, and whitening decorated hand-painted flowers. The spacious flat floor